Hey, welcome back everyone to another great episode of Sell Those Flipping Cars. I'm Zachary, and in today's episode, we're working on the 2009 Chevy Impala doing a heater core replacement. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Sell Those Flipping Cars. I'm Zachary, and as I said, we're working on the 2009 Chevy Impala today, doing a heater core replacement. Now, a lot of people don't like the heater core replacement because you have to start tearing apart the dash, and it's not that simple. But this video, we're going to go through a step-by-step process of replacing the heater core assembly, and then with that, you can watch it backwards and get the assembly process as well as the disassembly. So this repair alone, on average, costs in between $500 and $600 to get done. So you'll be saving a bundle by doing this yourself. I know it seems like a complex task, but it's not. Just go step by step, guys, and you will get it done. Save yourself money, get your heat back, and get your cooling system working correctly. I know with it being winter, everyone wants their heat working. All right, so we'll get it started. All right, so let's get cranking on this. First thing we have to do is disconnect the battery. Second thing is drain the coolant system, which you should have a drain cock on the bottom of your radiator. So let's go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and got the negative side of the battery taken off, which found out this car needs a new battery. It's got a bad cell. I got the drain plug out as well. It's going to be on the passenger side, lower right. You don't have to take the plastic off. You can actually reach down from above and twist it. Okay, remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. I use some needle nose pliers to get it loose, and then I could turn it by hand. So as soon as that is empty, then we're going to disconnect the heater hoses from the firewall. Let me show you those real quick. Get this drain plug down. There we go. And if you want to know what's happening with the yellow S10 from previous episodes, we're waiting on some new fuel tank straps to come in. The old ones were rusted out. So that video will be coming up. Also, guys, if you're looking for the parts that were used in the video, they will be listed in the video description down below. Okay? Down below. All right, here we go, guys. All right, driver's side, and you come over here, you go to your brake booster, okay, and your brake fluid reservoir, and you follow those metal lines. You see them going right there? Those are not it, okay? Those are right above the hoses that we do need to get. All right, here we go. You see them right there? These rubber hoses. Here, I'm going to block it with my finger. All right, those are the ones that we need to take out. That one and the one right below that, okay? Do not touch the metal lines. Do not touch the metal lines, okay? That reminded me of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Fictional characters. Fictional characters. All right. So we'll go ahead and take the clamps off of those as soon as the coolant is done draining, and then we will move on to our next step. All right, guys, we got the heater hoses off. I did not go right at the firewall, which probably will make more work for myself, but I went ahead and took them off right here, and they're leading right to the firewall. It's a little bit difficult to actually get my hand in there. I got big hands, so a little bit difficult to actually get those hoses off. So what I did is I took them off this side, and then when we go to bring the heater core out, I'll go ahead and take them off at that time if possible. If not, you'll find out later in this video what I do to get them off. All right, Next thing, oh yeah, also, you guys like my hood prop? It's because the gas struts don't work. But I'll talk to the owner about that. See if he wants me to change those. I guess it's just you know, beautification appearance thing. But all right, next thing, we got to go in here and we got to take the insulating panels that are below the dash out, which would be this panel right here. It's held in by these nice pretty little black plastic push pins. Okay, so let's get that out, and then we're gonna go over to the driver's side and we're gonna take this kick panel out. Okay, that's just where we're starting, guys. There's quite a few more steps to get this process done. So let's go ahead, start right there, and I'll be right back. All right, we're to the part of the disassembly that everyone absolutely loves, and that is getting deeper into removing the dash. So as you see, I already started taking the insulation panels out. Those are done. On the driver's side, you have an insulation panel, but you also have the kick panels as well that you need to remove. And that is your insulation panel, which is below this metal kick plate. And then that is below your normal plastic, you know, trim panel piece that goes below your steering cover, just like that. Okay. This is held in with black plastic clips. This is held in by two 7mm screws. And this is held in by black plastic clips as well. So, all right. Now that we're caught up on that, next thing that we're doing is removing the glove box. We're gonna come in here. Let me see, hold on just a second. I had to get my, oh, there it is. My O-ring pick. Now to get the glove box, you're gonna need something to push the pins out on the bottom. Okay, and I'll show you those in just a second. Here we go. Right under here, you see those pins? Okay, you got 1, 2, 3. You're going to put your tool in just like so. And you'll need a longer tool. There we go. Let's get a longer punch. All right, I got our punch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that right in there, okay? And just push. There you go. And you can feel the pin. Let's try it on this one. There we go. You see on that one? There you go. See on that one how it pushed out a little? All right, I'm gonna grab some needle nose and pull it the rest of the way out. And then all we'll do is we'll open the glove box like this. And on the back, you will have 2 hangers. All you do is push down and it will come out just like that. Now, of course, you have to have the pins out. So get the pins and then do that. Your glove box will be out and we can move on to the next step. All right, as you can see, glove box is now out. Hey, I want to remind you guys, on the insulation panels on the bottom, you do have your under dash bulbs on there. So when you see it, just twist it counterclockwise. Like a quarter of a turn, it'll pop out. Same thing goes for the driver's side. You have your OBD2 reader on there, which is held in by a clip. Okay, do not tug and pull on that thing. It's a clip. Use a flathead screwdriver and unclip it. You also have an under dash bulb as well. Same thing with the first one. Turn it a quarter of a turn counterclockwise and it will go ahead and pop out. All right, now we're gonna take this trim piece off right here, which means we have to get the support screw there, and I'm gonna double check, make sure there's no other ones. This one you gotta be careful with, guys. Okay, I mean, you need to be careful with everything, but you don't want to crack that, especially if you got wood grain. All right, let's go ahead and get that, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got the trim panel out. So there's a retaining screw on that end, and there's a retaining screw on this end, both 7mm. Then there's clips in between. You do have to take the plastic cluster out, but it's attached to the trim itself. Also, guys, this goes to your little trip odometer that little sits here, your reset, your trip, your fuel economy, all that stuff. It's sitting right there. So when you bring this trim panel out, make sure you get this on the back and unplug it. It is going to be a small little clip. You see that? You see my dirty hands. All right, right there. You just push it in and it will come right out. Okay, next thing we got to do is take this trim panel off right here, which this isn't held in by any screws. You do have your mat sitting right in here. Take the mat out, and that's the only thing holding it in there, minus the plastic clips. So we're going to take that out, move that to the back, and now we have to get this off, and the only way that we're gonna get to where we need to be, actually, yeah, we're good right there. All right, let's go ahead and get these screws right here, take those out. Those are 7mm, and then we will be right back. All right, guys, so I went ahead and took the trim around the radio out. We got to take the retaining bolts for the radio, get those out. Retaining bolts here under the dash. Okay. They're all under here. You need to take those out. This one on the end that's hiding. Okay, right there. You got to take that out. All these little screws that are holding the dash to the car, we have to take those out. Don't worry about the rivets. Okay, take those out, and then we'll jump back and go to the next step. All right, well, being at this point and the disassembly should make you feel a little good. You are almost there. So make sure you take the radio out all the way. Okay, you have your clips in the back for your heater and then your radio. Okay, you also have your antenna in there as well. Okay, it's held in by a Phillips screwdriver, Phillips screw, not a Phillips screwdriver. That'd be weird. Phillips screw. Go ahead and take that out, and then you're just gonna pinch the black piece right here and pop, pull that piece out. So now we got these 3 support bolts back here. You see those? 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna go ahead and take those out. Your heater core is behind here. You're so close. Don't give up, guys. Hey, this is a great time to say, if you guys are looking for more auto DIY videos and you're looking for a channel that'll do it, this is the channel. And you need to make sure you hit the subscribe button down there. Smash the like button if you like the video. I always like seeing that you guys, enjoy the videos and they're actually benefiting you in your repair. So make sure you hit subscribe, guys. All right, let's get these bolts and keep on rolling. All right, we got all the retaining bolts out, and also this is when it's coming to the part of the process where you're getting a little close to that airbag. So go over here to the passenger side door. You'll see a cable leading back. Go ahead and unhook your airbag. That way you don't have it explode in your face on accident. All right. I got the 3 center bolts out. All right, so here we are back. I went ahead and took the gauge cluster out. You already took all the retaining bolts that were holding it in. Once you take that out, you're gonna have to tilt the top forward by moving the dash up just a little, okay? Not a lot, just a little, and it will let the gauge cluster come out. You need to unplug it on the back. It does have a little clip that you have to press down on the top, okay? Just press down and it'll come out. Now we have these 3 bolts back here that we need to remove for the dash. So let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. They are 10 millimeter. All right, so we pulled the 3 screws up there. I double checked around to see if anything else was standing out, and we are not pulling the dash off. The center came up. All you have to do is put your hands on the side, one on the right, one on the left, and lightly pull up, okay? It will go ahead and pop it out of the clips. You have 1 plug, and it's sitting right beside, it's right in the center, okay? It's attached to the plastic leading, there we go. It's attached to the plastic in there. You see it? And it leads to your back. There we go. All right, it leads to the rear seat area. So it plugs right here. It's a real simple, hold the side and pull out. All right. That wasn't even the right side. My apologies. Wow. Wow, I've been in this car way too long. All right, it's on this side. Okay, so push it, pull it, you're good to go. All right, let's see how close we can get to this heater core. It is right there. Right there. You guys see it? No, because the sun's in your eyes. Jeez. Hold on. I'll go from the other side, guys. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. There's your heater core. So we are going to go ahead, start pulling the screws. Actually, it's no, not pull the screws. We have to pull back the carpet. Okay. Get the carpet back so we can access this lower duct, so we can get this cover off. Okay. 1 second. I still have the battery hooked up. All right, guys, this is your next step. You have to roll the carpet back. Right here is where you need to be, okay? We have to get that cover off of the heater core to access it, and the only way is to move this carpet back carefully. That's why you want to take the kick panels off of the door seal, just the front one, not the back one, okay? This front one, because it attaches to the kick panel. Under the kick panel, it has a pinch of where the carpet stays, okay? You just want to roll it back. That way when we're done, it will all go back into place and you won't be able to notice. All right, so roll the carpet back. Let's go. All right, I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but to get the carpet back to where we need it to be, to get the air duct out of the center that leads from the center console to the rear, we have to take both the seats out, unfortunately. So that's going to be what you have to do, is scoot the seat all the way forward, and then there will be two 15mm retaining bolts. Okay, yeah, that's a little worn there, but you know, get those retaining bolts out, and then you want to take the side trim off. Use a trim tool or a flathead screwdriver. That'll get those levers off. So, all right, let's go ahead and knock that out, and we will be very close to getting that heater core out. All right, guys, so great news. You do not have to take out these two seats if you don't have an air duct that goes to the back of the vehicle. If you do, then you have to take the seats out so you can take the carpet out and remove that duct that runs under the carpet. If you do not have a duct back there, all you have to do is get this piece right here detached from this piece, which I'm gonna do with an air saw. So just cut that, because you don't have any air that leads back there anyways. So we're gonna just go ahead and separate that. Then you need to take the screws and what they call heat stakes out. To remove a heat stake, you have to use a flathead screwdriver or a cold chisel. That'll do it. And then the screws, they are very small right here. Okay, is a 7/32. Yeah, 7/32. So we got to take those out on the outer, and then you have the inner heater core cover. Take those two out, and then the heater core is just sitting there, and we'll be able to unattach it and take it out and be all good to go. So guys, remember, if you're looking for any of the parts used in this video, you can find them in the video description down below. And smash that like button too, you know, while you're there. If you could, that'd be great. Shows YouTube I'm doing a good job showing you guys how to fix these repairs. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take these covers off and jump to the next part. All right, so I was able to get the outer cover off. Now we're at the inner cover. I'm gonna put you guys just like this. There we go. I fit. Yes. All right, we have to pull this screw right there. Let's see if we have any heat stamps. I think yeah, I already took out all the heat stamps. We just got that screw. Let's get that real quick. Alright guys, there you go. There's your heater core. As long as you took off the hoses on the other side, this will actually come out pretty easy. Now, of course, I didn't take mine off, but I'm going to replace mine with some new silicone hoses that I have in my small little inventory. But I'm going to replace those rubber hoses with that. I think the guy would actually like that. Other than that, that is everything, guys. All right, guys, so there you have it. The 2009 Chevrolet Impala heater core replacement. The reassembly is going to be the same as the disassembly, just in the reverse process. Make sure that you get all the screws in there, and you fill up the coolant system after you're done. Don't forget about that. Keep your battery disconnected for the rest, just so you're safe with the airbags. But other than that, thank you so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you liked it, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you too are looking for more auto DIY videos. This is the channel for you. So thank you so much, guys, and until next time, keep on wrenching, guys. Take care.